stop the left knee, and we just go right knee. Now we just play right from there, okay? So we can use both of our knees to dominate both of our partner's hips. All right, so whenever we build, obviously we looked at the elbow cut before, but specifically, whenever we build height and we feel like we can't get a knee to our partner's hip, because of the fact that we're building height, this always gives us the ability to start sagging back and hitting perfect elbow cuts, okay? So whenever I see, specifically from positions, where I start trying to build height from here, especially if I come up into a 4-pointed position, this is the perfect time for me to just quickly sit back and hit an elbow cut. Because whenever I start to build height, I'm always inherently making space between myself and my partner. So that's what allows me to start making elbow cuts relatively easy. Like even if she grabs inside of her own hamstring from here, and I go into a full 4-point, and she follows up with me, as she goes to get up from here, this is the perfect time to go in, hit that elbow cut, and then immediately start driving across, taking our partner's back, going into double legs, or flattening our partner back out. So anytime that we start to make space from our partner, even if we're trying to get a knee to the hip, and we feel like we can't do it, threaten getting a knee to the hip. As she's focused on the lower body, cut back, go upper body, and then move to your attacks from there. All right, so some combinations that we're gonna look at are obviously reach back cross face. We're gonna look at elbow cuts. We're gonna look at far wrist. We're gonna look at building height depending on what our partner's doing. We're gonna look at Turks. Anything that we can do which will flatten our partner back out, whether it be through control of the hips with our knees, or whether it be through control of our partner's head and shoulders with some kind of upper body configuration, is what we're looking at. And obviously we'll look at more of this in the rolling footage. But when she builds up to this position, like when she goes to play, go ahead. We're looking to use combinations here where we keep that bottom leg trapped first and foremost, and looking to start flattening my partner out. Go ahead. Okay, we always have height, making sure my partner can never beat me at the head, can never beat me at the hips. We're always controlling the hips or the head and the shoulders. We use a combination, not just like one move at a time, but we use all these moves in conjunction with one another to get to success and flatten our partner back out and get them back in front of us rather than peeking around behind us with that overback grip. All right, so now let's look at our opponent heisting to the knees. We looked at it a little bit before, where I was just covering like that foot grip. If your opponent heists up, there are other things that they can do from this position. So let's deal with a situation where now, instead of beating my hip with her knee and bringing her knee back inside, like so, this time she goes in and she just heists up to this position. The second she goes to heist up into this position, the first thing we're going to look to do is immediately take our knee and just bring it up to our partner's hip like so. She'll usually have this leg up, trying to start covering my far hip. So the second I see this, we immediately slide into a position like so. Okay, so now, right from here, we can either go in and we can use that same kind of crotch lock type scenario, where I can start putting weight onto her hands and just sitting back and getting her hands posted on the floor. Now I can beat her from here. Okay, or if from here, I feel like she goes to start posturing up, then we can start taking a grip inside of our own hamstring, just playing in like so. So now when she goes to move me around, I'm just wedged into her, and we can start playing a game where now we can start moving around behind her. Again, that hamstring grab gives you a little bit better wedging effect, but not as much ability to move, whereas the crotch lock, or just the overback grip with the hamstring grab, with her hamstring grab, allows you to start pulling weight onto the hands a little bit better, moving around, scooting out, things like this. Okay, so at any point I see she goes to start building right up and out like so, we just play right like this. And now from here, when she goes to move, a pretty easy thing, start beating our partner from these positions. Okay, we can also play a game where as she goes to heist, and make space. So the second she goes to heist away, we get an elbow cut back, where we come in here. And now right from here, we can just immediately go to a front tight waist. As she goes to start walking around behind me, we can just beat her, start walking around to the far hip, and start exposing turtle positions on her part. If we feel we can't start building height, and going ear to back from here, then we can always, it's like I'm trying to build height and she brings her head so high that I can't build height from here, and we just split across and we go right into double leg. We throw our partner down from this position. This is more of a scrimmaging position than it is like a guard. It's like you just turn to a scrimmaging position, so you have to learn how to scrimmage from here. But there are ways we can start attacking your partner from here. Another thing she can start doing, if she goes to get up from positions like this, is instead of grabbing my foot, like we talked about a little bit before, she can overwrap my leg. You'll see Craig do stuff like this a lot. And now this is potentially more of a problem because I have, she has my actual knee controlled from here. If she controls my knee from a position like this, and I feel like I can't immediately start to get behind, like if she comes up, I can go here. Now when she tries to go around my knee, it's gonna be hard if I can get behind the elbows. Anytime I can get behind the elbows, it's gonna be great, just like we did before. The problem is where I can't get behind the elbows, and we're in situations like this. Worst case scenario, she starts stepping over and uses a Kosoto hook on my leg like so. This is a relatively easy thing to deal with. Okay, you're not in the best position. Like you've let your partner get everything they wanted. Like I would never let someone get here. Like the second someone goes to high step, come back. If we're not gonna hit an elbow cut, the second we're here and she goes to extract and come up, like I'm just here right away. So like this is like you're letting your partner, you're like giving like a reaction that you would like never give, and you're letting your partner get to like the absolute best position and then trying to fight out from there. But you just never give these reactions. But in the event that in some way that your partner can get up, hook a Kosoto, and then overwrap your knee like this. Okay. From here, all we're gonna look to start doing is putting in a far side thigh pry, opening up the knee the best we can, in case she'll obviously have my knees tucked together. But we're just gonna start immediately driving our right leg back, sprawling our right leg back, and then checking our partner's hips. So when she goes to start running across, we're just gonna play here. Start using this thigh pry to start putting pressure on my partner's hips. So when she goes to start knocking me down, it's gonna be difficult in this position, okay? Now, right from here, when she realizes that it's gonna be hard for her to start playing, just play from here. The only way that she can really go from positions like this is she can start hitting a maki komi to the far side, because I am pushing back into her. So when she reaches back and she goes to hit that maki komi, as she goes to roll me through, we're gonna come in and immediately lock in with a backhanded arm. Once we have a backhanded arm from here, now she'll be trying to keep my leg cups. She'll be playing from this position initially. Right from here, the whole thing is we're battling with our legs. From here, let's rotate. We're playing here. Now we can either go with the backhanded arm, we can go figure four. Backhanded arm is even preferable. Now, as we get to play from here, we just play the game. When she goes to start pummeling, we get our knee to the outside of the hip. And now we're just in situations where we have either figure four backhanded arm or tiki more, and we're behind our partner, ready to go into all of our attacks from here. Okay, so once she has my leg trapped, okay, now she can bring her, even if she brings her elbow to the floor, there's no back attacks from here. Okay, but as she goes to start escaping, I can just invert my knee. Now we can start building up the situations where we can go into good attacking positions. So even if you're an idiot and you let your partner get to the best position, there's still things that we can do from here. But the second she goes to heist, the second she goes to get up from here, I think I'm losing the hips. I don't want her to get up, so I cover the hips. If I literally lose the hips, we're just immediately playing here. Now, if we let our partner get to the absolute best position, which it's like, you have to be like a dead guy like this to happen. It's like 17 steps deep. Or like, she goes to heist, like she bridges into you, right? Because she can't just heist out of here because I'm here, right? So she tries to just heist, she can't do it. But she has to bridge into you. Instead of falling and exposed in the back, you have to give the wrong reaction here. Now she can start heisting up. You have to miss the hips and not allow her to heist up. not only do you have to miss the hips, but you have to miss the bottom leg as well. So come back. So from here, so I have to open up everything with my knees. As she goes to heist, I have to miss coming back with a leg to stop her. I have to miss blocking the hips. As she goes to get up from here, I have to miss posting on the knee. I have to miss opening up my knee. I have to miss putting her hands on the floor. Like, you have to miss a lot of things, okay? And then once she's up from this position, then I have to allow her to step over my leg. Like when she goes to step, I'm always hiding my leg and starting to walk my hips away. So I have to just leave my leg there and miss that. Then I have to have my knees together, like when she tries to go from the over back to over my knee. Like I have to go, I should be going here and getting behind my partner's elbows and playing in positions like this. So now when she goes to play, so you start getting behind the hips. So I have to let her hook the leg. I have to just keep my knees together. Like, there's like a dozen steps that you have to screw up to end up in this position. And even now you have good options. Like when she goes to put me down from here, not gonna be an easy thing to do. Okay, so even if you're just like you have no idea what's going on in the position, your partner gets the best position, where they can get up and like glue your legs together, it's still hard to finish. But you should never even be there. But that's just some other things that can happen. So we covered like a foot grab, where you can base your knee out. Now, if you're like extra dumb and you let your partner overwrap the knee as well, you can still recover with a thigh pry.